BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, we got a whole lot to talk about. First, do you remember the conversation we was having yesterday about Atlanta? Okay, so yesterday during the show, shout out to Miss Fearless. During the show, she actually sent me a clip. I didn't use it yesterday because we was already in a different conversation and I didn't want to switch over. And yes, I know often I kind of change topics, or it seems like I'm changing topics, or it seems like I'm all over the place. If you're in the chat and I'm ever changing topics and I'm all over the place, all you have to do is one thing. All you have to do is reference the topic that we're talking about, and I promise I'm going to come back. Because often, the thing that I believe that I'm talking about pertains to the subject matter. Now, sometimes it might not overtly seem like it pertains to the subject matter, but believe me, usually it pertains to the subject matter, and other times, I just get all the way off course and I'm just in a whole nother area talking about a whole nother thing, doing the, why is that? Yeah, what in the hell? Give me 1 second, I want to go fix that. So if I am ever, please, and I'm asking for your assistance, BBN communities over here, if I am ever getting too far off the subject, all you got to do is ask me a subject pertaining to whatever the main topic is so I can get right back on. Thanks for telling me. Now, I just switched the live chat. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belches over the years. He said I can't switch to the live chat. Morning, bros. Morning to you, my brother. All of the mornings. So today, pardon me. So today, I actually want to, I have some contents for you rat bastards that's actually going to double down on some of the things that we spoke about yesterday. Now, there's two reasons why I didn't show yesterday. One is because, one, we definitely went off the rails. We were talking about comic books and everything. Should I make a comic book live? Hold on. Should we start doing a live that pertains to comic books? Should we start doing a comic book live? I want to know what y'all guys think. Put it in the chat. I'm making a poll because this is something I really want to know. I've been wanting to make videos talking about comic books and movies for the longest, but since our damn computer hasn't been all the way fixed yet, I haven't. But believe me, it's already in the works. So it really doesn't matter who says yes or no. We're going to end up doing it. But it'll be nice to know who's going to pull up. With that being said, we're bringing roll call back. So I want everybody to do your comments because I want to say hello to everybody this morning that wants to say hello to me that ain't a douchebag. So please, everybody, in the comments, I want to be able to go through roll call this morning, and I would like to say roll call for at least 15, 20 people. So I mean, we only got 28 people in these right now, and half of those is probably haters. So put it in the comment section. We're going to do roll call at the end of my monologue like usual. We're getting back to business. BBN business. We need BBN business shirts, don't we? We need BBN business shirts. Also, please hit the like button. I've been having people saying that they can't get any notifications. So if you F with the BBN network, please hit the like button. I'm having a lot of people that cannot get notifications, but they actually want to be in here during the live. So could y'all please hit the like button? Because you know, people are hitting the dislike button. I could use your assistance. Let me see something real quick. What do you mean you made a new? Yo, look what they did on my. Yo, look what my phone did for me. They made me an. Hell yeah, I'm saving this bitch. Hold on. Look what my phone did for me. Hold on, let me show y'all this. So they did an animation for me, and look how they made this shit. Hold on. Remember, I'm the guy that they said is on all types of different drugs, but look at the hand-eye coordination. Even Google recognizes the hand-eye coordination. I just want to show this real quick. I'm so sorry about that. Even Google recognizes the hand-eye coordination. Google's like, wait, those is 3 in and outs in a row, and then he hit him with the between the leg, then he hit him with the bang bang between the leg, then the behind the woo. Google caught that. All right, with that being said, let's get to the actual show. Today we're going to be talking about the Atlanta shit that we were talking about yesterday. I just got a little bit of stuff to add to that. And I got a clip from Tory Lanez lawyer. I want you to hear what Tory Lanez lawyer says, his new lawyer. Because once again, I want y'all to understand my whole entire perspective about what happened with Tory Lanez. That was a slam dunk for his lawyers. They just happened to blow it. I don't know what to tell you. It was a bunny. And they couldn't make it. For everybody that don't know what a bunny is, it's easy to kill a bunny. You can shoot a bunny. You know what I'm saying? So it's a basketball term. So it was a bunny. And Tory Lanez lawyers screwed the pooch. I'm going to have Tory Lanez's, I'm not going to have him. I'm going to play a clip of Tory Lanez lawyer speaking on said matter. And then I'm going to go into that. And we're going to talk about this whole Atlanta Chiraq situation. I told y'all before, the reason why they took down YSL is because there was too much crime in Atlanta. It got out of hand. When I show you how it got out of hand and you get to the understanding of what actually is happening, then you'll realize all of the shit that I've been telling y'all just about gang life in general and how much our people in charge, whether they be the politicians, the police force, or whoever, how much they're willing to accept a little bit of the crime because the crime rate actually fuels the economy. I keep trying to explain this to people. Drugs fuel our economy. Okay, so let's say you're a drug user, right? You have to go buy regular products that regular companies sell in order to be able to use those drugs. It helps fuel the economy. What is one of the biggest supporters of our of the country? What is one of the biggest not supporters, but what is one of the biggest corporations? The tobacco industry. Imagine if people didn't smoke weed. People wouldn't be buying a whole bunch of blunts. People wouldn't be buying a whole bunch of rolling paper. People wouldn't be buying a cigarette lighters the way that they do. So what you got to understand is drug use fuels the economy. So big cities specifically are willing to allow for pockets of neighborhoods to be dilapidated, messed up, and everything, because those pockets of neighborhoods is where drugs are acceptable at, where they're going to be able to fuel not just that economy, but the economy of a lot of the city. You understand? I know it's a long. If you in the economics, you understand what I'm talking about, and I don't really want to have an economics conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not my forte. I'm just really explaining this. So I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about why they would allow basically for Atlanta to get to where they were, and why some of these individuals that's actually a part of the problem are friends with politicians over years. And I want to start out with Tory Lanez's lawyers. Check this out.
He's really, to his credit, he's listening to his lawyers. He's an incredibly articulate young man. And in all of that, he certainly, there are things that certainly in the trial he wished had gone the other way. So I guess to answer your question quickly and briefly, it would be yes. But he's trying his best to adjust to everything, and in light of the fact that he's never been in this situation before, it's really a tough process to go through.
Is there something that happened in this trial that you think would warrant an appellate court throwing out the conviction?
Well, I haven't even made an appearance yet, so I don't think it's proper for me to comment on the evidence, but I will say this much. There's mistakes in trials all of the time. It's a human system. It's going to produce errors regardless. Now, when you have a high profile, there's a lot more things to worry about. a lot more things for the judiciary to worry about, a lot more things for the defense lawyers to worry about, a lot more things for the prosecution to worry about. So all players are now playing with additional work and need to be protecting those safeguards to ensure that there's a fair trial to begin with. And I have to tell you, 9 out of 10 times we get it wrong. So I would say that there's probably a significant chance that there are numerous errors that are within the system and within this case that should be explored and see if perhaps the results would have been different should it gone the other way.
Now, first of all, let's do roll call real quick. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belch. He says, I can't switch to the live chat. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. But I've had that problem. You must be on your phone. He's on his phone. He's working. Most of you guys are at work. Like we are. Like I am. Doing my jabs. He also says, morning Frost. Morning to you, my brother. Salute. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Tell Tina I said hi. Shout out to Brooklyn NASDAQ says, salute, bro. Salute to you. I hope everything is going well with you and yours. Shout out to the Art of D Glass. He says, salute, BBN Frost. And he's dropping all of those bro. Heck yeah! I want to do some comic book stuff because I'm going to tell you right now, I consume a lot of comic book I'm going to, real quick, I just want to say something. I consume comic book content. I want to say something real quick, and we're going to get off this subject. I don't want to get dragged down this road. We're getting right back to Tory Lanez. But you do know that right now comic book movies are killing because the way in which we tell stories are better told through the comic book paradigm. There's a reason why some directors hate comic book movies. And it doesn't have to deal with the fact that comic book movies aren't good. It's just that it's changing the ways that movies are made because they tell the stories in a different manner. Boom. Let's get back to what we're talking about there. All right, so if you listen to what Tory Lanez's lawyer is basically saying is saying, one, yes, we're gonna win the appeal. He literally just said, I believe we're gonna win the appeal. I believe that there were mistakes made by the prosecution and by the defense. So what was Jack Frost telling y'all? I promise you, if they do another court case, if when this wins the appeal, if we could figure out a way to get me out there, a real freaking court reporter on YouTube, a real court reporter who isn't owned by, I'm not going to say no parties' names, but isn't owned by anyone, a real YouTube court reporter who has a history of when we go into the court doing an amazing job. If we can get a real court reporter over there, rather than people who are just going to say what whoever's paying them tell them to say, then maybe we could get some good reporting and maybe you can actually know what's going on in the courtroom rather than being fed bits and pieces that's going to make this person look good or make that person look bad. Because at the end of the day, the court reporting, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but once again, when you come for my job and you don't do a good job at doing my job, I have a right and a responsibility to call you out. So shout out to the content creators that went out there. They did the best that they could. And I appreciate what they did. Let's not get this confused. But if we want it done right, and if we want it done the best way it can be done, there's only one person to sin. And we know who he is. Shout out to Rhonda from upstate New York. She says, this lawyer gets $2K a month. Cha-ching. Oh, that's the dude that gets $2K a month. Oh, Tory coming home, folks. Also, they have one of the, just so we can be clear, that's not even the appeals lawyer. The appeals lawyer is a different dude. who is like one of the best appeals lawyers in America, just so we can be clear. He's one of the best lawyers, $2K a month, like you just heard. And there's another lawyer that they also have on the case, and they're good with something else. I forgot what their specialty is. But this is not even the appeals lawyer. This is the trial. Okay. There's different types of lawyers for everybody that don't know. You have your trial lawyer. You have your lawyer that they're really, really good at standing in front of that jury and presenting the case. They're called a trial lawyer. Then you got other lawyers that's good at making deals. Then you got other lawyers that's good at getting appeals. So there's specialities in this. You got some lawyers that's good at defending people that get shot. You got some lawyers that's good at defending car accidents. There's levels to this. What happens, and what I believe happened, is Tory Lanez might have just used his normal regular lawyer that he'd regularly use. That's probably a lawyer that helps him sign contracts. There's different types of lawyers. And this is why I keep saying, when you listening to these YouTube pages that's talking about they got paperwork parties, half of the time these niggas don't know what they talking about. I keep telling y'all that. And I'm not saying that to spite anybody, make anybody look bad, or to drag anybody. I'm saying that as a point of fact. Get it? Rhonda from upstate New York asked a good question, but I'm gonna read your next comment first, if you don't mind. The first comment was, I wish he would have had these lawyers at the beginning. He didn't think he needed these lawyers. That he shouldn't have needed these lawyers. Get it? He should not have needed these lawyers at all. The case was one. I could have won the damn case. All I would have needed was somebody there in the room that know to make sure that I don't cross. The arguing this case wasn't the difficult part. All right, that wasn't the difficult part. Rhonda from upstate New York says, I wish you would have had these lawyers in the beginning. I wonder what their thought process was in Tory's team when picking the first two. Like I said before, those was probably just his normal lawyers that he normally used for his normal business. Oh man, I got a lawyer. Don't worry about it. And then these guys necessarily weren't trial lawyers. They made too many mistakes to be trial lawyers, in my opinion. So I don't know what kind of lawyers these guys were. They were either trial lawyers, or they either weren't trial lawyers, or they just wasn't trying to get Tory home. One of the two. Anyway, Rhonda from upstate New York says, do you think this thing will bankrupt Tory? There's a good chance that if Tory don't even have the money, that these dudes would do this shit for clout. This is the lawyer that got Snoop Dogg off. That's him. Remember the murder trial that Snoop Dogg was facing? That's him. I have my own method. Rhonda from upstate New York. I have my own method. So when I was a kid, I used to be paranoid about people trying to steal my raps that I wrote. So I literally have my own way that I could write, that you can read what I'm writing and not know what the hell I'm talking about. I even, at one point, started writing literally backwards and in reverse. And can still read it. And you got that right. I said backwards and in reverse. So yeah, from a very young age, I've been just so creative. I don't know no other way to put it. My rap books were disappearing is what happened. So I thought somebody was stealing them to say them, but nobody wasn't stealing them to say them. I literally had somebody I was living with that when they get mad at me, they just steal my shit and hide it and keep it forever. And like 10 years after I moved out of that house, I found all of my shit because they, you know, understand what I'm saying? Like people just do evil shit. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, family. So yeah, I started writing backwards and in reverse. It's just a thing to see. What you mean micro movement thing? You observe it? Oh, well, I don't really want to help anybody be able to do my job. A lot of what I do is intuition. A lot of what I do is intuition. I think God literally puts his hands on me when I'm doing certain things and guides me. So I can't take credit for a lot of the shit that I do solely. Really nothing I do at all. A lot of the things in which I do that I do at a high level is literally just the Most High putting his hand on me and guiding me. Everything that is of worth doing, everything I've ever done in my life worth doing is God. There's nothing I've ever done that's me. Everything is because I'm a vessel of the Most High's energy. Period. Just so we can be clear. So, just so we could be clear, I'm going to be as fair as possible. Yes, I have my own type of shorthand. Yes, you can read my shorthand and think I'm saying one thing, but I'm literally saying something else. It's designed to trick somebody who is trying to cheat on my sheet. It's designed for that purpose. When I'm in a courtroom, I have this weird ability. I'm assuming everybody has it, to be honest with you, but I can literally focus on multiple things at the same time. And that's another reason why it makes me a really good basketball player. So it has a lot to do with gifts that God has given me. And it has very little to do. The God has given me that God gives you a gift, but you do have to work that gift out. Not for nothing. Every one of us has a gift. But some of us, because of the people around us, we don't see the gift or we don't work on the gift. You understand? God gives you a gift, but you still got to work on it. You still got to work that muscle. You understand? So that's why I try to make sure that I don't never go around people that tries to minimize whatever I'm doing. I'm not here for that. Don't try to minimize what I'm doing. Don't try to make me feel like I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Because how can you know what I should be doing? You should be doing something on your own. What are you doing? If what you're doing is watching me all the time, then you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing in life. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in life, pardon me, if you're watching me for the explicit purpose of finding a fault, then 9 times out of 10, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in life. So why should I pay attention to what you're doing? And why should I pay attention to how you feel? And I'm not saying that specifically to anyone. I'm not even saying that to the haters. I just want every individual in here to understand that you have a gift. Figure out what that gift is and work that muscle. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not going at nobody. Please don't nobody feel that way. So I say all that to say this. That's not his appeals lawyer. Hold on. Let me just see if I forgot what his lawyer's names are. Hold on. Let's bring up a screen, right? Let's bring up a screen. Remember, I have to show my work. I'm not like other YouTube content creators. I have to show my work for some strange reason. I don't mind showing my work, but I have to show my work because it's crazy. Like, the hate is retarded. I just want to get their names. Jose Baez, that's the lawyer. All right, so this is his appeals lawyer. No, that's that dude. That's not his appeals lawyer. Pardon me. My apologies. When you see his appeals lawyer, you're going to see why I probably thought that was his appeals lawyer. Okay, so his name is going to be in here. Hold on. David Kenner. I believe this is his. It's either this guy or this. There you go, Matthew. This guy. That's his. What the heck? Get out of here! This is an appeals lawyer. So hold on. Pick up that because that's gonna mess with my bandwidth. All right. So this is his appeals lawyer. This guy. Now you see why I put. You know, I don't know. He looks like he could have been a Jose. What the hell do I know? So that's his appeals lawyer right here. All right. So hold on. Let's see what this guy worked on real quick so we can see what his Esquire 2019, the present employees first labor law. So this is his appeals lawyer. Hold on. Let's get out of images real quick. Let's go to an actual site. Hold on, I got a couple of things to say. Hold on. So this is the actual appeals lawyer. This is his biography. Attorney Anthony Bahama? That's really this guy's name? Not because it sounds like the Bahamas, but his last name has the word bar in it, apparently. Shout out to that shit. Anyway, Attorney Matthew Barhama also serves as a counsel for the Spolin Law PC. So he's on counsel at where he works at. He's part of the board. He's part of the board, basically, at where he works at. As an counsel attorney, he is attained as a third-party contractor on the select cases, handle aspects of in-court presentation. So he also does, so he works in the court also, trial lawyer, I guess, kind of. He also has his own separate law firm that operates independently. So he's on the board of Spolin Law, and he has his own law firm. He is tenacious legal advocate who fights tirelessly for his clients. His recent successful outcomes for Spolin PC clients include multiple dismissals of felony and misdemeanor cases in courthouses, as well as favorable post-conviction rulings throughout California. He is the co-lead attorney in the recent and well-known San Mateo County case where a major... Now watch other channels start copying off of us and doing shit like this. It's cool though, copy. Case where a major sentence reduction law was found constitutional. Mr. Bahama approaches each case as though he's fighting for his own family members and raises all arguments that may assist in his client. His last guy that Tory Lanez had was just missing arguments. Like I said, I don't know what those guys were sleeping. Literally. Provides attentive service. Those last guys were not attentive. And their family members who does not rest until he has explored every outcome, received a BA degree, yada, yada, yada. Let's see if they got his credentials down here anywhere. Maybe I'll try to contact that rap bastard at some point. I don't know. I don't never want to contact people. I need a person that want to contact people. I don't even care to contact people. Oh, main office, New York, Broad Street. Wowzers. Absolutely wowzers. If you don't know about Broad Street, you don't know about Broad Street. Wowzers. Hold on. I'm going to get back to the comment section in a second. Give me one moment. I just want to go through this real quick. So this is his appeals lawyer. His appeals lawyer. This guy is going to handle the appeal primarily. So he literally went and got some of the best people at jobs to do things. I swear, if anybody's coming here for any kind of BS, because you know who I'm talking to, I'm just going to kick you. I don't want to deal with it. So look, and right here you see it says freedom man likely wrongfully convicted. They don't even know if the dude was wrongfully convicted. He was likely wrongly convicted and he got him freed. So I don't know what to tell you. That sounds like elite level lawyering. And who was the other guy? Baez, right? What was Baez's first name? Sheesh. Just go Tory's lawyers. I spelled it wrong last time. Okay, Tony. So that dude got Casey Anthony off, just so we can be clear. This guy got Casey Anthony off. I believe this is the Baez guy. He got Casey Anthony off, and he got Aaron Hernandez. And so the other lawyer is David Kenner. Let's look at David Kenner for a second. Let me close these out so it don't kill our bandwidth. And David Kenner was the defense counsel for the first federal kingpin case brought to the United States. So he's not playing. If you don't think Tory Lanez is coming home, I don't know what to tell you. Who's that? I only can see Stride. What up, Yuri? If you don't think Tory Lanez is coming home, I don't know what to tell you. Tory Lanez went and got the 3 top-notch. This is the guy that got Snoop Dogg off. Pardon me, I thought it was Baez. This is the guy that got Snoop Dogg off. David Kenner. This old dude right here. He got Snoop. That's what he was looking like when he was younger. He should just scrub that from the internet. Why are you gonna fool people, you rat bastard? Oh shoot, I gotta hit the button real quick. If you are enjoying any aspect of the show, I would appreciate you hitting the like button. If you are not enjoying the show, obviously I don't expect you to hit the like button. So this is the lawyer that got Snoop Dogg off. There you go, right there, hanging out. He's like, yo, look, I'm with these guys. No, I don't want to come here as myself. I don't know what the hell's going on this page. Tory Lanez has hired David Kenner. Kenner is the former lawyer for Death Row Records founder Suge Knight. He was not Suge Knight's lawyer when Suge Knight recently got in trouble. Later, I don't want to do none of y'all notifications. I got too much stuff going on this page already. Kenner, oh, could y'all even see? I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, let's make that bigger. Cool. Kenner defense lawyer began to practice. All right, so let's see if he got any notable things going on besides the Snoop Dogg. Let's look. Sheesh, man. Snoop Dogg was acquitted of the case and remains close to Kenner to this date. The legendary rapper even performed in a small gathering in Kenner's 80th birthday. The veteran lawyer works closely with Barrett A. Greenfield, who's also part of the Kenner law firm. He's two-team handled. Let's see who this guy is. What up, Zix? Greenfield litigates some of the most high-profile complex cases in this country, specializing in cross-examination and adversarial. Oh, Lord. If you don't think Tory coming home, I don't know what to tell you. So he basically went and got the best appeals lawyer. Then he got the guy that got freaking Aaron Hernandez acquitted of some shit that he did, and got Casey Anthony acquitted of some shit she did. And then on top of that, the dude that did all of those things, one of his guys that he works with on a regular is this guy, Greenfield, who litigates the most high-profile complex cases in the country, and he specializes on cross-examination of basically hostile witnesses. If you don't think Tory is coming home, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't think every single person that knows about these people is shitting their pants that was on Meg's team, I don't know what to tell you. Hold on. Mr. Greenfield has been aggressively fighting for the constitutional rights of his clients since 2001 and practices with great passion. So he's fighting first of all, if you getting lawyers that's not fighting shit in the Constitution, your lawyers suck. Once you making over $1 million a year, you should have a lawyer that the government hate. Real talk. If you making over $1 million a year and the government don't hate your lawyer, you got the wrong lawyer. That's what happened to Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez probably lawyer specializes in income taxes. I'm sorry. I know that joke might not be funny to y'all guys, but it's absolutely hilarious to me. I'm gonna send y'all to a quick commercial break real quick, and we're gonna be right back. And then I'm gonna read some comments. So drop all of your comments. I want to know what you guys think about this. We're going to a commercial break, and then we're gonna be coming right back. Drop some comments. I'm reading comments and I'm talking to y'all when we get back. It's gonna be a minute too, because I also want to go and warm you up some coffee. I want to refresh my cup of coffee. So we're gonna be right back. Let's look at these beautiful ladies while I'm a little bit busy. right, we back. I need one of those things that you sit your mug on and it keeps the coffee warm, because that's basically what the issue be. My coffee still be like that much in the cup. Let me tell you what happens. So my coffee still be like that much in the cup, but it get cold. So I gotta go put like that much more in there of hot water and shit. Oh man. Anyway, let's get back to it. Salute to everybody that stayed, and salute to everybody that dropped some comments. Also, I forgot to put our Cash App up. So cool. I told them to hit the like button, the Zigster, but most of the people in here probably, I don't know. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button. We're going to praise the ones that hit the like button. For the people that don't want to hit the like button, that's your right. Let's read some of these comments real quick. Oh, you having a session while I'm doing my research? Wait, what are you talking about, Toby? No, I'm not having any kind of sessions. I haven't smoked weed in like a month or something like that. There's actually an event. Zigster, you free today? Zigster, whoever smokes weed, I've been invited to an event. If we get there early, they're supposed to give me like a giant bag of stuff, with like weed stuff. Like the bag is like this big. So we get there early, we're gonna get like a giant bag a piece of like mad weed and stuff like that. The bag's like this big. I was invited. I get invited everywhere. I told you I'm gonna start telling y'all when I'm invited places. But I need to get a card to get there. I mean, I could just jump on the LIRR. I could just jump on the LIRR, not for nothing. But the Long Island Railroad. But I don't know if I'm gonna. Anyway, I've been invited by I get invited everywhere. I get invited everywhere. So I've been invited to some place. If we have any weed smokers in the house that got a car that want to roll up there with me, all you got to do is hit me up early too, because we have to leave by like 1:32 and 1:30 this afternoon, 2 o'clock this afternoon, to be able to make it in a good time. And we get there and they're gonna give us a big bag and y'all have all the stuff y'all can smoke. Let me read some comments real quick. I'm also not saying the names of any people I know that come and talk crazy to me on the internet. So I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you being here. I doubt you hit the like button. And at the same time, I don't feel like saying your name, because if you've been going crazy and talking crazy to me, I don't, it is what it is. I appreciate you being here though, but I don't want to talk to you. Anyway, Dr. Yuri says, good morning. Wait, so where's what video, Rhonda? Hold on. Is it because it makes everyone look worse, or if Meg's team has it, they may have never let it be seen again? Which video are you talking about? Hold on, I gotta read a whole bunch of stuff. Rhonda has a whole bunch of, hold on, we gotta take a second. Rhonda wrote a whole bunch of good shit. First, shorthand, I explained that. Explain your micro movement thing when you observe in the court. I'm also relatively good at reading. Oh, you're at work. Okay. I'm also relatively good at reading micro expressions and shit like that. But like I said, all that's God-given. Rhonda says, a YouTuber brought up earlier article in TMZ. One of them said that there's a cell phone footage of what happened that night. If true, could this have been? I don't know if there's actual cell phone footage. There was a lot of lies put out, as always when these things happen. So I don't know if there's cell phone footage. But if there is cell phone footage and the footage wasn't used, I would have to assume that both parties thought that there was things in the fucking footage, in the footage that they might not want to be used. You understand? That's the only reason why we see why neither side would bring it in. Like they might believe, if we bring it in, it might help us, but it might hurt us. And the other people we might bring it in, but it might help us, it might hurt us. You understand what I'm saying? So the footage might exist, or it might not. I don't know currently. I did hear something about that though, but like I said before, also, if this footage existed, you don't think TMZ would have posted it already? I'm just saying. I think TMZ would have posted it. So I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I have not the slightest idea. If it's true, where is it? Could Tory have it, but it didn't want to reveal it? If it exists, both sides most likely have it, and neither side think it would have helped them. That happens more than you think it might, with just evidence in general. Because you don't know how to jury is gonna take it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have no idea how the jury is gonna take it. Shout out to Young Earl, salute. He says, salute to the BBN family. Salute to you, my fine sir. Ronald from upstate New York says, it's because it makes everyone look. The next team has it. They may have it in a vote, never to be seen again. Once again, I just think that neither side would probably want to use such a thing because it might make everyone look bad. You understand what I'm saying? So they might be like, well, if we do use it, it might not be a good thing as for us as over here. Wait, what? I just have a great team when it comes to getting information. We're going to be talking about Chiraq and Atlanta today. All right, I got to stay on topic. So, all right, so let me get back to what we're doing. My apologies. I just got some good shit. It's because it makes everyone look worse, I believe. Ronald from upstate New York says, so where's the video? What do you think? I guess. Like I said before, 9 times out of 10, both parties might believe that whatever the information is, that they don't know how to use it to their advantage. You understand what I'm saying? So they're like, if it comes out, they don't know how the jury is going to take it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can lead a horse to water. Anyway, I'm at work too right now, Zixta, and it's incredible to have a job. Oh, because you wanted to go do the thing. What time you get off today? Zixta, what time you get off? The thing starts at 5. What time do you get off? All right, so then I'm not having a session. I'm not having no kind of session, just so we can be clear. I literally need breaks to go to the bathroom, refresh my coffee, and to look over information. All right, so Yuri says, I would definitely love to see a comic book live. I think we're going to put something together because that's something that interests me. So I want to do more things that interest me. You understand? So I think we're going to start putting together a comic book live. And I'm only asking the question because I want to know, do we have some people that will want to be a part of a panel? Copy? We can bring the comic book people over here once we start doing the content. So that's not an issue. Zixta says, oh wait, Strider says, love to see, boom, Tory gonna sue. Yes. Absolutely. Pardon me. If Tory could beat this in any way, shape, or form, and beat this in a way that is obvious, he can 100% sue. Only person that's probably going to be exempt from suing is his lawyer, unless it can be proven that his lawyer effed up on purpose. Okay, I got a whole bunch of information. When we get to the Chiraq Atlanta, I just got a shitload of information right now on the Chiraq Atlanta situation. a shitload of information. When we get to that, it's going to be crazy. Once again, shout out to our team. It's a shitload. Oh, okay, let's finish this up and then we'll get to that. So I want to be clear about something. Tory Lanez have 3 lawyers that specialize in the 3 things that he lost out on. Just so we can be clear, Tory Lanez went and acquired the lawyers that can do what he needed. So I'm led to believe that his lawyer that he had, because it was an open and shut case, he believed that the lawyer would be able to do it because he was probably a long-time lawyer. And I'm going to let you know something right now. This is real talk. A lot of times in the music industry, you think that lawyer working for you, but that lawyer ain't working for you. That lawyer's working for some other dudes. Nah, too late, baby girl. Aw. Hey, Zigster, we playing pool on Friday. You want to pull up to that? We playing pool on Friday. You want to pull up to that? I'm playing pool on Friday with Darkwing. I'm throwing out the filler for anybody that want to pull up. Well, we only got 20 people in here that hit the like button. Also, King Will, shout out to King Will. We only got 20 people in here that hit the like button. So I don't really ever expect for the polls to be good. You understand what I'm saying? Only 20 people hit the like button, man. So far, we've had over 200 people come into the live, and only 20 people hit the like button. So I don't really ever expect for those polls to be good. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't really ever expect that. I put the polls up because I do respect you guys' opinion. So the way I look at the poll is always skewed. I look at it with the understanding that it's not gonna be accurate to the people that got that in the comment section most times. You know what I'm saying? To the people that's actually commenting. And that's why I like when you vote on the comment to come in here and say what you voted for. That helps. Yes, we have a pool party, shooting pool party on Friday. I want to invite everyone. So all I need you to do is hit me up in my DMs and say that you want to pull up, and I'm going to shoot you the address. Got me? So who want to pull up with me and Darkwing on Friday? It's that simple. We're going to start doing BBN shit on the weekends. That's what y'all want, right? Hold on. We're going to end this poll because this poll was just put up for shits and giggles. I was already going to do it, by the way. I just need people. I want to put a panel together. That's all. Anyway, 45 people voted. 33% said yes. 67% said no. That means definitely do it, by the way. That means definitely do it. If I already know that people are going to come spam the no button and we still got 33% to say yes, that means definitely do it. That means 9 times out of 10, it's probably a 20-point swing. You understand what I'm saying? 20% in swing. You understand? So it's really about 53% saying yeah, and it's really about 37% saying no. You get it? Zixtus, just come to my IG. Hit my, my IG is dumb long. When was the last time we talked on IG? Just say you want to pull up and hit me on the IG, and then I'm going to make sure I shoot you the information. TMZ is 100% Team Meg. TMZ is team who got the biggest bag. Allegedly. All allegedly, whenever I'm speaking about TMZ, from now into the future, it's always allegedly. Allegedly. Whenever I speak about TMZ, somebody make sure y'all record this for me. I might need it in the future. hate when I have to lean up like this because I can't type like this. Question is, should we start doing BBN weekend get-togethers? Because I'm already doing it with Darkwing, just so we can be clear. So I'm already doing it. So when you say yes or no, it don't really matter. I just want to know who want to pull up with us. I'm enjoying the show as of late. I love you guys. Thanks to the people that's pulling up into the chat and having productive conversations so we could talk. I love you guys, for real, for real. I'm loving the show again because I'm able to speak to people that we're able to have real conversations. You can't have a real conversation with somebody that's just saying the opposite of what you say. You can't have a real conversation with somebody that's trying to figure out where they could debate you at. You understand? If you're trying to figure out how you're going to debate me, how are we going to have a real conversation? It's not possible. You understand? If you're just looking for something to be wrong, you understand? There's no way you can have a real conversation. It's just not possible. Also, the person that's just looking for something to be wrong, they can never learn. You understand? Because the wall is up. They're biased. That means they can never learn. So we never have to worry about the haters getting smarter than us. All they can do is be more evil. That's it. They can't get smarter. They could only be more evil. That's a fact. I love you guys. I've been going a real long time not feeling like, I love you guys. For real, for real. Like, this is a big part of my day. You guys have been a big part of my life for years. And when you guys don't pull up and when you guys not around and when I'm not doing my job the way that make you guys feel comfortable about being a part of the community, that hurt me also. So I need to do my job. If I'm not doing well and you're not supporting, you shouldn't support if I'm not doing a good job. But if I'm doing a good job, I do expect support. But if I'm not doing a good job, you should not support me. And I have not been doing a good job sometimes. And so people wasn't supporting. And I respect that. But when I am doing a good job, I want people to pull up. That's a fact. I think we're having a pretty good show today. Could we slap some haters? I'm just asking. You see the haters is pulling up trying to fuck up our poll. Could we slap some haters? I think I'm doing a good job today. I think I did a good job yesterday. I think I've been doing a good job for the last couple of days. Let's slap some haters. Anyway, I want to move on to the Atlanta topic. Anything else y'all want to talk about pertaining to this? Anything else we have to say about this? And then we're going to move on to the Atlantic topic underneath the speaker. Anything else y'all want to say pertaining to this? Like, there's a myth out there that I think that people should support the platform when I'm not doing it. That's not, I don't think that. If I'm not doing a good job, you should not support the platform. But you shouldn't abandon the platform either. You understand? Give me a little boost. Tell me where I need a little bit of improvement at. When you see me improving a little, pat me on the back a little. That's love. That's caring about something. Don't never forget, sometimes you got to pat people on the back. That part. When I'm on my shit, there's nobody on YouTube better. When I'm on my shit, there's nobody that has a better comment section. When I'm on my shit, there's nobody on YouTube with a better comment section or better commentary. We are the best when I'm on my shit. Let's get me back on my shit. Those are facts. And we all know those are facts. Also, just so we can be clear, I'm fine. I want you guys to do well, just like you want me to do well. So if this isn't a day for you, it's not a day for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Copy? I love you guys. I want you guys to win just like y'all want me to win. All right? Stop talking and check the app. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? We're not doing the saloon this morning, but we are slapping the haters. Copy, Zixer. That's a fact. I want to start finding stuff for us to do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I want us to start having a BBN weekend. Who's next? We already got stuff that we're doing on Friday. I want us to start having Zixter pull up on Friday with us about the pool and find something for us to do on Saturday. You are Saturday lady. Copy? I'm going to start looking to you for Saturday, Zixter. Is that fair? We got a thing we're doing on Friday. We're going to go hang out with Darkwing. We already decided that. But you're going to be my Saturday girl. Let's go. And of course, we will be live. You know how many people want to hang out with us? Let's show them why they shouldn't have been hating and why they should have been embracing. Let's show them. Let's not tell them. Let's show them. Remember, God don't operate with hate. Bring all that love in. All that love. All of the love. Hey, we ready to talk about Chiraq in Atlanta yet? Put it in the chat. I want to know if we're ready to talk about Chiraq in Atlanta yet. Also, let's keep slapping some haters. Who's next? Let's slap some haters. Let's get all the slaps in. I'm going to get even more rambunctious as we go. Did I use that word right? I believe I did. Don't worry about it. And yes, I purposely try to think of different words to say during the day so we could increase everybody's vocabulary. And that's why I be showing y'all what shit means, just so we can be clear. Like I be telling y'all, I know what the words mean. But, you know, I don't know. Somebody else might not. And so I be wanting to help people add to their lexicon. I be wanting to help people add to, you know, whatever they, you know, add to your vocabulary. So, rambunctious. And I have no idea how to spell it. There you go. I have no idea how to spell it. I'm not that great of a speller sometimes. Because I'm from the Bronx, and the people who taught me how to spell, English was their second language. So they say, sound it out. Okay, but English is just second language. There's a difference. Uncontrollable, exuberant, boisterous, rambunctious. Hit that like button. All the haters are in here. I really need y'all to hit the like button. Look at this shit. Look how crazy the haters are. The haters don't want us to have a BBN weekend so bad. They going to get in all of their accounts, even though we're going to do it anyway. They're going to get in all of their accounts, wasting all of their time. Do you see how this is mental health problems? Yeah, this is mental health problems. Imagine spending all your time trying to figure out how to make a nigga not win. This is mental health problems. We're gonna do it anyway. Whatever, man. Oh man, y'all ready to move on? Put it in the chat. Put Atlanta, Chicago, Chiraq, anything. Next topic, anything. I want to know if y'all guys is ready to move on. We're gonna move on to the next topic. You can't script this shit, man. These guys really got mental health problems. I love the idea that I already have that I can't tell nobody about, but it's gonna blow up. It's gonna happen in a minute. All of my ideas are pretty good. I'm good at ideas. Put it in the chat if y'all want me to move on. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna be right back. And I gotta put my happy songs in the queue apparently because we don't have that many. But I'm gonna let my man Jumanji D. Williams and LV the Slap. Do I got the video there? I gotta see if I got the video first. Hold on. Niggas is weird. You gotta the devil, yo. The devil, even when the devil's lost, the devil fights hard. Even after the devil has lost. I got the clip. You got kicked? I'm sorry that you got kicked. I can't, there's nothing I can do about it. I told you they attacking the page like crazy right now. They flagging me and they doing everything else. So people are gonna get kicked. All I can say is come back after you get kicked. Do y'all want to go to the next story? Do y'all want to talk about Atlanta and Chicago yet? Hold on. Let me just cue it up. I'm not gonna play it though.
Well, this is probably one of the best songs.
Hold on. We're not gonna play it yet though. Hold on. Do y'all want to talk about Atlanta and Chicago? Yeah, y'all gonna get kicked. There's nothing I can do about it. After you get kicked, come back. That's all I can say. They usually wait till we get the numbers start going up around 70 and 100. And so they go get all of their pages and they come and they flag. So you just gotta come back. That's all I can say. You can't stop the devil from being evil. There's nothing you can do about that. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Rue. Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. So we got one person that said next topic. Thank you. Arthur D. Glass. Actually listening to what I'm saying. And he's at work with his hands full. So appreciate you. We're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to come right back. And then we're going to move on to the next topic. We're going to do our thing. Yeah, so our numbers should be like 100 people in here. You understand what I'm saying? 100 and more people in here. But you're going to get kicked. All I can say is after you get kicked, please come back. With that being said, we're going to come right back. We're going to show these videos over here. Shout out to Jumanji D. Williams. That's the homie. He is a politician. I F's with him. He's really a good guy. And LV the Slap, the actual artist that did the rapping.
First of all, this is probably one of the best songs I heard in a long time from anyone in the industry or not. That's one. That's a fact. Second, where's the fucking visuals? Can you get some visuals? Can you get on this immediately? Do you need help with visuals? I could, you know what? I got you. But you get visuals also.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the systems,
you already know, man.
Shut up.
If you don't go by LV, man, slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep my eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickies, suit the 90-something, make a dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, worth from animal pro. Yes. Blackhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, that's always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me. Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Pave the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. How you wait lemonade, I was always good at math. Homie, beat the crap. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change. I know I can change. Change.
All right, so, oh, wow, I got a lot. Okay. Woo. Woo. I got a lot. This is a show by itself. This is a whole show. This might be 3 shows. So, I don't know where to start, because I'm not gonna say the whole thing that I just got sent. I don't want to be here until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not gonna say the whole. It's not even 11:30. I'm not gonna say the whole thing, right? Because remember, if we were regular content creators, I'll just read this to y'all. But we're not regular content creators out here. All right, we the BBN, so we break shit down, just so we can be clear. Let's see, I don't really like the knot, to be honest with you. All right, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it up. We're not regular content creators out here. We the best. So we are. Literally, we the best. We the best content creators out here. That's just a factual statement. Y'all guys give me great intel, and I just disseminate it, sometimes masterfully. So I want to start with this. Allegedly, King Von had been paying the CPD, the Chicago Police Department. Allegedly. Now remember, when Duck's mother said that they let her son die? And remember, we have the actual footage of the police preventing the EMS from giving him medical assistance. Someone the other day asked, I'm not sure who it was, but someone the other day asked, can FBG Duck's mother sue the city for her son's death because of the EMS basically were not allowed to work on him. He was still alive and he was still moving. We all saw the footage. We all know that that's a fact. That FBG Duck was still alive and still moving. This is not cap. We all saw it. So my intel was telling me, my source, I'm not going to say who my source is, but my source is telling me that King Von had been paying the CPD, the Chicago Police Department, to look the other way. Not just in this particular situation, but in multiple situations. Now, I was going to start this off by talking about Atlanta. Shout out to Darkwing. Yo, Darkwing, you ready on Friday? Yo, the Zigster says she's going to pull up with us. So I've been talking about this, and I was going to bring this up from the Atlanta perspective first. So I'm not going to be able to get into all of the intel on which I was just given. I might actually just make some videos. The only reason why y'all don't see a lot of 10-minute videos is because I have to get the software on my computer fixed first. I just have to. Period. That's coming because I actually has a guy who do that now. So salutes. So we're taking the computer to get fixed in like a week or so. Then we're going to be able to go hard and work. I don't know when we're taking it. It's probably going to be 2 weeks. I don't know. I got to talk to the person. We're also going to be going and doing some other stuff. It's a lot of stuff that's going on with the BBN right now. The support is off the chain. The individuals that's pulling up to support the platform in numerous different ways. It's just, it's raining them, just so we could be clear. So I want to be clear about something. And then we're going to talk about Atlanta. I just want this person that just sent this to me to know that I appreciate you. And I can't go into, oh, you sent me so much. I need to go through this. And I need to do what Jack Frost does in order to contextualize some of the content that you just sent me. Zixter was the one that asked. Also, hit me on Instagram. Zixter, you pulling up on Friday with me and Darkwing, right? So Darkwing is supposed to be me, you, Zixter. She bringing somebody, and we might have another person from the community pulling up also. I like when people put the frost, so I can put the frost up on the screen. All right, so I'm gonna play the thing that I'm gonna do what we were already gonna do. But I just have to say this information right here. And no one else has this. So if you hear any other YouTube content creator saying this, they got it from us. Allegedly, King Von had been paying the police department in Chicago. Now, the reason why I believe this person is because this is not the first time that they've told me this. They told me this when King Von was still alive. And that's why after King Von passed away, now everybody's getting arrested. Because the payment stopped. There's nobody to pay the Chicago Police Department. Whew, I want to say so much. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. This is just content. Pull up tonight for the Tonight Show. We should be ready for this by the Tonight Show. So pull up to the Tonight Show. You already know what it's going to be about. It's going to be lit tonight. Pull up for the Tonight Show. Copy? That's all I can say. This is just too much information that they just gave me. It's just too much. I don't know how to explain it. So I have to do a lot of my own footwork. And that's another thing. When y'all see me not actually making videos and producing, I gotta do footwork. I gotta go look through shit. Sometimes y'all see me doing it on the live when it's like little tiny stuff that only take a couple of minutes. But some of this shit don't take a couple of minutes. Some of this shit take a minute. Some of this stuff I gotta really go into the archives. You understand? Some of this stuff I gotta go read a whole bunch. I gotta work to be able to get here to be able to say certain things. Friday looking shaky. All right, so Zinkster, you got a different thing we could do on Friday if Darkwing can't make it, right? If Darkwing can't make it, you got a different thing we're gonna do on Friday, right? Right, Zinkster? I want to do something this Friday. One of y'all come up with a damn plan. Copy? I got a thing I want to show y'all. I need y'all to look at this. So we was having a conversation yesterday. And the person sent it yesterday, but I decided not to play it because I said this is a long conversation. And I really don't, I mean, we're just gonna run the show late. You know, I like to finish the morning show before noon, but we started late. We started like 40, 50 minutes late. Y'all know I like finishing before noon because I like finishing before noon because I know you guys is going to lunch and everything else. All right, so I like to finish around 11:30 noon. That's one of the reasons. So I want to play something for y'all, and I want y'all to see this. I checked the IG, homie. You check the IG back. How about that, you rat bastard? Check the IG back. I love this guy, Darkwing. Check the IG back. Cappies, all of the cappies. Check it back right now. Where's Miss Fearless at? Is Miss Fearless in here? Okay. Hold on, Darkwing, go check your IG real quick. Just go do it. He's probably at work since over the years. And don't ask me why I change my voice so often. I just do's it. Also, yo, this is really how I talk though. Like when I fucks with you. You understand what I'm saying? So if anybody is ever around me and you hear me, my voice changing all the time and I'm using different inflections, 9 times out of 10 I fucks with you. And I'm liking your energy and I'm dealing with your vibe. You understand? Just so you know. And Darkwing still hasn't checked his IG. I ain't got time for this. All right, so I got something I want to show y'all. Yesterday we was having a conversation about Atlanta. It feels so good when I tell you something, and then our production team, we got a couple of people that's a part of our production team. We have our main person, Miss Fearless, and we have a couple of other producers. It's always great when our production team find things that statistically backs up what I say. Because often when I'm having these conversations and I'm telling you about whatever I'm telling you about, you know, I get a lot of criticism, like I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I generally know 100% what the hell I'm talking about. So somebody sent me a clip from the actual news, and the actual news was saying Jax over these. You know all of the things, and I want to show y'all. I know all of the things. And I just want to tell you this real quick. Remember I keep telling y'all, I keep showing that damn Wednesday girl on IG? So they stopped. So you know what they do now? Now they show me a whole bunch of chicks on IG that I don't follow. What in the hell, fam? I follow people for a reason. Because I like their content. If you're going to show me all this other shit, Instagram, could I at least see the people I follow? Sheesh. All right, so check this out. Let me make sure everything is hooked up over here. Freaking Instagram, man. Darkwing has yet to check his Instagram. But check this out. The next time somebody tell you
go to Granger.
The next time somebody tell you I don't know what I'm talking about, just understand 9 times out of 10 they lying. They're not wrong. 9 times out of 10 they're actively lying. They're not wrong. They're lying. There's a difference. When you're wrong, you don't know. When you're lying, you're saying something that you either know isn't the truth or you don't know whether it's the truth. You're just saying. You're just saying the opposite of whatever the other guy is saying. Copy? That's why I don't trust people that just say the opposite of what I'm saying. I believe people that do that are liars. Check this out.
In Atlanta this weekend, subway worker headlines are staggering. 8 people shot at one gas station on Northside Drive in Atlanta this weekend. Subway worker Brittany Macon shot and killed in June over too much mayonnaise on a customer's sandwich.
Sheesh.
A young mother, Lakevia Jackson, murdered after an argument at a bowling alley in April. And in January, 6-month-old baby Grayson killed in the crossfire of a shootout near Anderson Park. These are just a few of the victims of a violent year so far in Atlanta.
And you know, hearing these stories day after day, you're likely concerned about your own family's safety. So how does Atlanta compare with other cities?
Yeah, Hope for joining us now to verify if Atlanta's crimes actually make it worse than Chicago. And Hope, you are not new to this story.
Yeah, absolutely not. A lot of you were shocked when we first did this story in 2020. At the time, we found out in the first part of the year, you were more likely to be a victim of murder, aggravated assault, and shooting in the city of Atlanta than you were in the city of Chicago. So I wanted to follow up to see if anything's changed in the last 12 months. Turning into Chicago, getting like Chicago, we're catching up to Chicago. In 2021 and 2022, we've seen these comments all over our social media pages. People making the specific comparison to Atlanta and Chicago. So we went to find out, once again, is Atlanta's crime rate worse or similar to Chicago's? We went straight to the Atlanta Police Department and the Chicago Police Department and pulled their data. To verify, we used the same process as before. Since Chicago is bigger than Atlanta, we only compared the cities to themselves, so no metro areas, and we broke down the crime rate per 100,000 people to see how likely someone would be to be a victim of crime. In Chicago for 2022, there's been 351 murders, 3,070 aggravated assaults, 1,094 rapes, and 3,901 burglaries. For Atlanta, in the same time period, there's been 86 murders, 1,921 aggravated assaults, 88 rapes, and 918 burglaries. Adjusting for the population, the crime rates in Atlanta are higher for every crime except rape. For property crimes, there's been 4,346 robberies, 7,169 motor vehicle thefts, and 9,554 thefts in Chicago. For Atlanta, there's been 379 robberies, 1,582 motor vehicle thefts, and 7,167 thefts. Again, adjusting for population, Atlanta's rate for auto theft and theft in general is higher than Chicago, but lower than Chicago for robbery. So we can verify, yes, you're more likely to be a victim of murder, aggravated assault, burglary, theft, and having your car stolen in Atlanta than in Chicago. While in Chicago, a person is more likely to be a victim of sexual assault or robbery.
Hi, my name is Alina, and I would like you to...
Huh. Seems like Jack knew what he was talking about, huh? Oh, man, I could go for some... Yo, who buying me lunch this morning? Nobody's buying me lunch this morning? I could use somebody. I don't really need you to buy me lunch this morning, but it'd be nice. Anybody's buying me lunch this morning? I might go get pizza. I think I'm going to go get some pizza this morning. I think I might walk and go get me some pizza this morning. For real, for real. I'm already getting the pizza. Anybody want to help me pay for it? I'm already getting it. I don't want to go to the supermarket this morning. Seems like Jack knows what he's talking about. Did you see those numbers? I want to show you the number that's insane. Hold on. Let me show you the number that's insane. I want to show you this. This number is insane. Hold on. This is insane. This number don't even make sense. Hold on. I'm going to move it to it. We don't need to hit a value. I'm going to move it to where it needs to be. This number is insane. I'm going to show you two things that is absolutely bananas. The first thing I need y'all to know is this number is insane. So, Tariq, I did that. That was me. I did all of the things. In Atlanta, just so we could be clear, they have 500,000 plus, and in Chicago, they got 2 million. They have more than 1.5 million more people in Chicago than Atlanta. Now look at this next number I'm going to show you. They have over 1.5 million more people, right? But look how close aggravated assaults are. How, fam? Green is Atlanta, black is Chicago. How, fam? You got more than 1.5 million more people. How? Hold on. This next number is bananas. So they got 1.5 million more people. This isn't my statistics. This is what the news said. Look at theft. How, fam? How is those numbers so close? How are those numbers so close? They got 1.5 million more people. So you trying to tell me the shit I know what I'm talking about, fam. When I'm telling you something, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking. When you come to the BBN, you get good intel. I promise you. Shout out to the person who sent this, Miss Fearless. And shout out to 11 Alive News. How many times do I have to bring actual news coverage on here to prove I know what I'm talking about? How often am I have to do that? How often? That's crazy. How are those numbers so close? You got 1.5 million more people. How could the numbers be so close? That don't even make sense. And that's why YSL was locked up. Remember, they said YSL was responsible for 80% of the crime in Atlanta. That's what the lady said, the DA. Fanny. Yes, we on a first name basis. I'm not on a first name basis with her. That's bananas. That's why them dudes is locked up. That's why them dudes is in jail. Copy? So for everybody that's like free YSL, half of Atlanta's criminals. More than half of Atlanta's criminals. And probably on YSL's payroll. Of course they want them free. Niggas is trying to make their car payments. They ain't even trying to make car payments. They just stealing them bitches. Niggas is trying to make they, I don't know, pay their phone bill. I don't know what they trying to pay because they stealing everything. Sheesh. When you pull up to the BBN, I have a history of giving good content and giving correct content and knowing what the hell I'm talking about. I have a history of it. Okay? So for the individual that might like to nitpick everything I say so they can figure out where I'm wrong, you could be spending your time on putting money in your pocket. You could be spending your time acquiring a skill, but you a hater. So the way the world works and the way God works, I have to appreciate the fact that you are too lazy to make yourself better. I have to appreciate the fact that you're too lazy to improve yourself, because it's easy to criticize. It's difficult to work it out. So while I'm over here working out and getting better, criticize me. You know what? Go right for it. Lie, criticize, do all the things you want to do. Because while you're doing those things, you're not improving yourself and you're not making your life better. And you evil. So I don't necessarily want you to make your life better. So, you know what? Keep spending your time doing all of the things that's not going to add any value to you. You're just a crash test dummy. Our people, please don't spend your time criticizing people. Spend your time working on yourself. Remember, all of our actions, everything that we acquire, everything that we do is by the grace of the God. Copy? So if God is gracing us, we have a responsibility out here to work on whatever that attribute that God gave us. To work on whatever that skill is that God gave us. To work on whatever that blessing is that God allows for us to show the world. We have a responsibility. Go out there and exercise your responsibilities. Copy? With that being said, I gotta go get lunch. I gotta go get some grub. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go get pizza today. And I don't know which content we're gonna be able to put out on YouTube today. because I'm not 100% sure how well the computer's gonna work. But if our computer's working and I could get the shit done, we're gonna try to put out a video or two. Because I wanted to put out a video or two yesterday, but it's just not. I don't know what to tell you. But remember, God gives us talents. God gives us skills. God gives us blessings. If you don't work on that blessing, because that's what Satan wants you to do. Satan wants you to not work on your blessing. Satan don't want you to know how blessed you are. Satan don't want you to walk through that door and do the thing that God is calling you to do. So Satan want to put fear into you. Satan's going to try to get as many people, other Satanists, other people that work for Lucifer, to come around you and try to hurt whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, that line, I've done a lot of shit just to live this lifestyle. So, Satan, that's what Satan is trying to do. Satan is trying to keep you distracted. Satan don't want you to work on your gift, and Satan absolutely don't want you to share your gift with the world. Satan is going to make it seem like whatever that gift it is actually something bad. You understand? Like Satan, pardon me, the Most High gave me the ability to speak. So Satan wants you to think that the things in which I say is a scam. Satan wants you to think the things in which I say are hurtful, harmful. Because one of the blessings that God gave me was the ability to to be an orator. That's one of the gifts that God gave me. And that gift didn't come easy. That gift came with a lot of pain. That gift came with a lot of struggle. That gift came with a lot of shit that a lot of people wouldn't want to live through. So that's one of the things that Satan don't want you to recognize. That's one of the things Satan don't want me to be heard. You understand? Satan want to destroy every single person's life that's trying to make the Most High's name magnified. That's literally Satan's job. So what we need to stop doing is we need to stop acting like when people pull up and they talking bad about a person that everything that they saying is true. Because 9 times out of 10, what they're doing is they deforming the truth. Because remember, Satan cannot create. Only God could create. So the only thing that Satan could do is deform God's creations. So that's why Satan wants people to be drug addicts. That's why Satan wants people to be an addict of any kind. Drugs, sex. That's why Satan wants you to be depressed. Because Satan wants to deform whatever gift it is that God gave you. Never forget that part. Right? All actual haters. I'm not talking about critical thinkers. Critical thinkers are different. Critical thinkers are not necessarily haters, but because of this world that we live in, that's the easiest way to describe them. So I'm not talking about critical thinkers. I'm literally talking about these people that got 5th grade educations. They read at a 5th grade level. All intelligence is going to upset them. All intelligence is going to make them seem small. You understand? You're talking about people that read at a 5th grade level. So make sure you, yourself, because we cannot control others. So make sure that you, yourself, recognize your gift and recognize the gifts of your loved ones around you. And use that gift to magnify the Most High's name. Because we are nothing without him and we are everything with him. With that being said, have a beautiful day. Go out there. Do the things that you need to do. And remember, sometimes you got to get people out of your life. Because some of the most gifted people, some of the most talented people, and some of the people with the biggest blessings were born to the worst people, were put into the worst situations. And the only way to do that is when God puts you into the worst families. When you understand that, you'll understand why many people who have incredible gifts suffered during their childhood. When you understand that, you'll understand why many people with incredible gifts do not get along with their family. And when you understand that, you'll understand why those families don't want to let them go. You'll understand why those families try to hold on to you. Because that's Satan trying to prevent your blessing from blossoming, because he does not want the Lord's name magnified. You're supposed to know some people for a season, whether that's family, friends, spouse, children, don't matter. Some people are only to be there for you to learn a lesson, and then for you to take that lesson, turn it into your testimony, and spread it amongst the world. God first. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all we got on this one. I'm out.